authors and writers, and welcome back to Clever Writer by Heather, where we dream big, create stories that inspire others. Today, I'm going to teach you how to avoid the all-common mistake that writers make writing to a younger audience. We're going to be talking about hyperbole and what it means to write in hyperbolic language. Now, as storytellers, we want to avoid writing in choppy sentences and appearing amateurish in our writing so that our audience understands what we want to say. And we want to capture the eye of an agent. Before we get into that, I wanted to share with you that I have shared some grammar nuggets in my past videos that can help us write more clearly and concisely as writers and as authors. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click the subscribe button up top and hit the bell. That way you can stay updated on all of my latest videos and my writing tips. Before we get into our teaching today, let's awaken the inner creative muse inside of us by gleaning some inspiration from American novelist Anni Proulx. You should write because you love the shape of stories and sentences and the creation of different words on a page. Writing comes from reading, and reading is the finest teacher of how to write. This is great advice that we should take. We should read, read, and read. Read everything you can in the genre that you want to write in. And before you know it, you'll start to see what the written language is within the stories. And you'll also know what agents are looking for. They want stories that are marketable and relevant for their readers. Okay, let's get into our teaching today on what it means to write in hyperbolic language for you as a writer. Is that good or is it not? Do you know what one of the most common mistakes a writer makes writing for a young audience? If your manuscript is loaded with hyperbole, it could mark you as an amateur writer. What if we tried something different? You could be over-exaggerating your scenes inside your chapters, creating situations much more serious than it is. You don't want to leave your readers with the feeling of enough already. It could make you appear to be a melodramatic writer. This doesn't work in the young market. It's a frustrating problem, causing you to undermine your authority as a storyteller and lose the real impact of your story. What if you, as the writer, don't even realize you are doing it? How do you fix the problem? What if the solution already exists? First, let's look at what hyperbole is. Then we will look at some examples of how to fix the problem of appearing as an amateur writer. The definition of hyperbole means extravagant exaggeration, such as mile-high ice cream cones. Another example, I am so hungry I could eat a horse. And another example, I'm telling you, if I don't get this job, will literally be the end of the world. Here are some ways you can avoid writing in hyperbolic language. This will help you write clearly and concisely. Let's use the example, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. This sentence is an extreme exaggeration. Write instead, I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat that 12-inch sandwich. Eating a 12-inch sandwich is more realistic than eating a horse. Perhaps the best way to find out if you are a writer for the young market merely is to write your story and pitch it to an agent. You also can hone your story craft through reputable writing courses and writing boot camps. If you follow these writing tips, you'll be on your way to writing like a pro. Well, I hope that this video helped you today to understand what it means to write in hyperbolic language for you as a writer. Today we looked at how to avoid some common mistakes that writers make. We looked at using caps, exclamation points, and also italics in their writing, and how we really don't need to do that to get our point across when we're trying to write our stories for our readers. Let's give them credit. They understand what we're trying to say. And we want to maintain the true impact of our storytelling. All right, comment below if any of this helped you at all. I would love to hear from you. Positive comments. Okay, until next time, we will see you. Keep writing, keep reading, and remember what Anni Proulx said. You should write because you love the shape of stories and sentences and the creation of different words on a page. Writing comes from reading, and reading is the finest teacher of how to write. This is excellent advice for us to follow. Get your hands on all the books that you can on the genre that you want to write in. Just keep on writing and enjoy your journey on the way to where you're going as a successful writer. Until next time, happy writing.